And Dr. Philippa Whitford.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I note that the Secretary of State quotes Churchill from 1944, but if he'd looked at Hansard, he might have seen that Churchill cited the Highlands and Islands Medical Service, which was actually the first NHS in 1913. Now, I welcome the long-term plan, but the integration it aspires to is going to be frustrated if there isn't reform of the internal market, if the fragmentation continues. He cites the funding, which he describes himself as 3.4% per year, which is actually just back to what the NHS received prior to 2010. And he talks about 1 million extra patients. So with this enormous increased demand, does he not think it would be more honest to describe funding per head rather than just a total? Scotland spends £163 more per head. Maybe he should aspire to spend the money on the patients, and then maybe the NHS would keep up. Again, we see, like the last funding agreement, the funding is only focused on the NHS, with cuts to public health, no extra money for health education, and still no green paper on social care. I totally agree prevention is better than cure. So will he reverse the cuts to public health? In his own letter, which was circulated, he emphasised reducing cancer deaths. And yet, in what he wrote, there was no mention of prevention at all. That's the best way to reduce cancer deaths. Public health is crucial. Smoking cessation is crucial. Tackling childhood obesity is crucial. So will he liaise with his colleagues in DCMS and set a 9 o'clock watershed on advertising of rubbish foods? I agree with the aim of improving screening. And last year the government agreed they would reduce the bowel cancer screening age from 60 to 50. Can he tell us when that will actually happen? And does he recognise it will mean a bigger need for endoscopists and radiologists? So will he fund Health Education England to provide them and to provide the other doctors, nurses and staff that the NHS will need to deliver this long-term plan?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Yes, on the cancer screening, it's in paragraph 353. And I also want to return to the point that she made, and also my right honourable friend made, about the link to social care. Of course, this is critical. There are the plan has a section on the link to social care, and of course, the social care green paper will then tie into the plan. Of course, the two come together, and the green paper on social care will be provided soon.